Hello everyone, WUB Network here, a late Monday night. Just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I got NASCAR Heat 2, so these are my first impressions of the game. I've already played a couple games, Daytona and Canadian Tire. I'm going to try Eldora for the first time here. I'm going to be Stuart Friesen. I said it, so we're going to have 3 race stages. I did run a couple Eldora races just to start things out. And I like this game so far. It's very realistic, and I set the strict yellows, so I'm very happy about that. There is one thing. I don't know if anyone knows. Can you do qualifying for quick races? If not, I was just curious because, as you know, I'm going to be doing the Xfinity Series on here. And something that I do want to take into account is, because I'm going to have to be a driver every race, so it's going to be completely out of random. I guess someone's going to start last and supposedly have missed qualifying or something. Or I'll just pick a driver and drive them all season, but I mean, I don't want that to be unfair. So, anyway, just some news with the channel. So, definitely, this is not the only Eldora content you'll be seeing this week. On Saturday will be Race 19 of the Progressive Cup Series. So I'll be starting last as you see some of the NASCAR Next drivers on this game. So here we go. I set it for the 3 stages. The one thing I do like about this is the realisticness. I mean, I know this game 6 weeks from now is going to be completely outdated when you got William Byron in the Cup Series, all these changes in the Cup Series. But like in the trucks at least, now that they got these NASCAR Next drivers in it, I like that. And just so you know, it's not like, I'm not a NASCAR video game wizard right now. I'm not like at 105 difficulty. I'm at, I think, 95 or 96. I know I gotta turn that up, but just for the beginning, I just want to try it this way. Ultimately, just so I don't have too much influence in the Xfinity races, I'm probably just going to maybe run 105 on that and just see what happens. I'm going to be experimenting. The Xfinity's probably going to start in mid-January. I'm also planning on starting a career mode with Skip McGinnis, Trip McGinnis' son, and doing something like that. And then, of course, we've got our 3-man basketball league to finish up this first season and start the Sheddy Basketball League games on my channel and Shane2K's. Also, thanks for 350 subs. It's been very nice, but enough of me talking. Let's focus on this. I'm going to end up getting stage points. So we're going to gut it here. Austin Cindric, revenge against him. And I'm going to end up 8th here on stage number 1 and nearly spin out. I'm also planning on starting some online racing in the next few days. See who Grant Enfinger took stage number 1. I don't know how I have the fuel set that I have 338 laps of fuel, but whatever. Alright, so we're going to restart here for stage number 2, which I believe, since I already did this once, was 6 laps. There's Cooper Standard with Chase Briscoe. Now, let's see, J.J. Yaley running up in the top 5. That's a bit of a surprise. And then there's Ben Rhodes. Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace. Alright. Let's see, we're going to be up to 4th. There's Matt Crafton. I'd love if they had had Johnny Sauter in this game. But overall, I'm very happy with the graphics and everything else, just the realism overall. I know the physics still aren't great, but I mean, we'll be to that level. And just think about the best game that I've played at this point, as the caution comes out for me spinning. So I'll still be 6th. Best game is NASCAR 14, and we know the problems with that. So we're going to be towards the end of stage 2 here for this restart. And I got aero damage, but we're just going to race through it. And we are going to go under Jive.com and Mobile Strike. Buy it free now. Free on the App Store. Love that commercial. And I'm going to ram the wall again. And I'm going to finish the stage 12th, so no stage points. Wonderful. And I'm thinking I should pit, because this car's just too damaged. This is going to put me back with all these people I've never heard of before. All these NASCAR Next drivers. I'm trying to figure out the drivers that this took out of the game. I mean, out of these races. Because of course there used to be a full 32 driver field, many of which were participants in hot seats with the career mode. I see Clay Greenfield. I mean, I can't really think. I think Spencer Boyd might be gone. But ultimately, it really doesn't cross my mind who is missing. Like, right out of the bat. There's Tommy Joe Martins. And I've already made up half the positions in like a lap. And now I'm going to lose them all again. That's something I need to adjust to on this game. Alright, I'm going to do 22nd for this restart. Let's see how many laps left. It's probably going to be like 2 laps left. Just watch. Yep, 2 laps left. Alright. Just see if we can somehow squeeze out like a top 10. That would be nice. But I mean, I made up like 8 positions right there. I'm just going to try to not get too low. Grant Enfinger is in front and pulling away. Chase Briscoe is slowing up the field. He and Crafton. There's Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace of Ben Rhodes. Final lap. And as long as I avoid any mistakes, I should get a top 10. And a top 5 would also be in the works. So we're just going to run it down one more time, see if I can get by Crafton without making contact with him, which I will, and I'll finish 3rd in this. Alright, so I like NASCAR Heat 2 so far. There will be more videos coming soon.